Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Warren Canonigo, and you're watching my life icons. Our guest for today made history by being a Toledana crowned as Miss Cebu Normal University Catwalk 2005, the pride of Cebu Normal University and Toledo City in the Miss Cebu 2006 as one of the 12 final candidates. And of course, our very own Miss Toledo City Independence 2008. Ladies and gentlemen, campus journalism darling, the beyond beautiful Miss Marigold LEBUMFACIL. Hi, Miss Gold.
Hello.
How are you today?
Hello, good. Hello, Sir Warren. Good day. I'm so privileged to be part of your vlog. So, thank you for welcoming me as one of your guests, your YouTube channel. Hopefully, I can give justice in today's interview.
Of course, you would be able to do that, and it's really my pleasure, Miss Goldie. Um, I've heard your name a lot of times before I saw you for the first time. The first time I saw you was at that time you were the resource speaker for feature writing, and I did not have an opportunity to really approach you and congratulate you because I was also assigned to attend to another speaker. But I told myself that one day I'll be able to meet you. So after that, I had a chance to already talk to you in person because in the Mr. and Miss Senior High, the first ever Mr. and Miss Senior High of the Division of Toledo City, I was assigned as one of the committee members who will explain the criteria for judging to each judge. And that's the very first time that
Mm.
I got to hear your voice and got to have, an up close and personal encounter. And you were so gracious and you were so
Yeah, I remember that.
thank you very much. What was your reaction? Because we were not really close friends, we were just acquaintances. So what was your initial reaction when you received my chat inviting you to guest in my vlog?
Actually, Sir Warren, at first I was really shocked and surprised. Why? Oh my God. I thought you chatted the wrong person. But when I saw my name on your chat, so, oh, it's really me. And so, like, I was thinking, will I give justice to the vlog of Sir Warren? Like, okay, when you mention about the topic, that's why pala.
I I am really in awe of your achievements. And I have discovered more of it when we were having the warm-up conversation earlier. And I realized that we have really many commonalities. For one, we're both alumni of Cebu Normal University, and we're really into pageantry,
Yeah.
and we're into campus journalism. We're student writers during our high school years. So, and we're both Toledonhon. So, I'm so happy with this collaboration, really. I understand that the very first major title that you garnered was Miss Cebu Normal University Catwalk 2005. Before you had that title, Gold, did you have any previous pageant experiences before that?
Actually, sir, the pageants that I joined before was during my elementary years during the Girl Scouting. There's a pageant there, but yeah, that's the only pageant that I joined, and then the money contest for the babies. So I won that, but it's a money contest. It's not really a pageant. So I wore a crown at the age of 6. because I won as Little Miss Awihaw 2099. I forgot the year, but I was 5 years old then, so it's not really pageant. The Girl Scouting is only like segment per segment, but not the real pageant. So in my high school years, I didn't even join any, even the money contest in our school. So that's really, I consider it as the first pageant that I've joined.
So considering what you have said, I can say that your performance in the Miss CNU Catwalk 2005 was just really effortless. That was just really yourself because you don't have any pageant experience that you can actually draw your
Mm.
performance from. So it was just really you. It was just yourself. It was just natural.
Ac- Yeah, correct. Actually, sir, I think the Miss Yeno catwalk was a preparation for my catwalking skills before I joined Miss Cebu unintentionally.
Ah, yeah. It became
Ah,
a training ground. It's one of your training grounds.
yeah, a training ground for my pasarellas before I joined the very major pageant, which is the Miss Cebu 2006.
And then the following year, just like what you said, 2006, among 90 hopefuls, you were chosen as one of the 12 final candidates, the only Toledonhon who made it to the 12 final candidates. What's the story of the Miss Cebu pageant?
Yes, actually, sir, that was really unforgettable because when I was in CNU, second year high school, I mean first year high school, my teacher, Miss Olive Hopia, now Abarquez. Hi, ma'am. If you're watching this one, so she's really the person who motivated me to join Miss Cebu when I was under her during my first year in CNU. Then I really refused because I'm not into pageant ever. So when I was in second year, I was still under her and she was pregnant at that time. So like, okay, I will no longer refuse. I will just go on with what my Miss Olive told me. Okay, they did all the preparations. My classmate Adrian Ardiente, hi AD. He was my makeup artist during that time during the screening, and then my classmates helped me to find for casual wear and shorts and tube because I don't have it. I don't have any of those beauty clothings or pageantry clothings before. So when the screening day came, what they call this, it was sort of an essay writing contest because the organizers gave us what they call this, paper to answer about ourselves, about Cebu, and our advocacies. So I personally wrote and answered the questions found in that sheet of papers. And then when when I went to the panel, they based their questions on the what they call this, the paper that we've answered. So since I'm not pressured to win or to be included in the top in the final list, so I just answered freely and I answered candidly and naturally. So I didn't expect that I will be one of the finalists because there are so many beautiful ladies during the screening. But I guess my sense of humor captured the attention of the panel and included me in the list. And I'm proud to say that I'm batch of Carla Henry,
Hmm.
uh, the very first Miss Earth in the Philippines and in Asia. So every time Carla do hosting here in Toledo City, we really see each other.
Um,
And unlike this in the previous year, already Binibining Cebu, wherein there are 50 hopefuls or 39 representing the different municipalities and cities. During that time, we are only 12, and our pre-pageant lasts for 3 months. So we are really bonded. The 12 of us are really bonded, well bonded with all the Toastmasters training, personality development, how to do our own makeup, and it really gave me a lot of things. I learned a lot of things during that Miss Cebu stint, and it actually gave me, even though I didn't win the top five slot, but being the finals already is already a victory for all of us, and it gave me the opportunity. It opened the doors and windows of opportunities for me after that reign, after that pageant. So I really think the Miss Cebu experience.
Yeah, that alone is more than enough reason to consider you really a pride of Toledo City.
Correct.
But you did not stop there, as what you said. It opened doors for you. And what were the opportunities that really changed your life because of the Miss Cebu experience?
Yeah, because of the Miss Cebu experience, I got to do fashion shows while I'm still studying, and then my confidence really it really boosted my confidence, self confidence, because as a provinciana, we're the type. But then after the Miss Cebu, I know how to do my makeup. I know the how to develop myself and how to talk. So there, it really gave me a lot of windows and doors of opportunities. And one of it is that um, Sir Manny Villaruel, the sports editor of the Freeman newspaper, actually found me, and being his co we came from the same school, Cebu Normal University. So he asked me to join the Freeman as a correspondent. At first, I was hesitant because I'm not really into writing. I just joined PressCon, Division Schools Press Conference in Toledo City for the sake of grades. Because I'm part of the um, top 10, so that's part of the extracurricular. So I asked Ma'am Eleanor Bacalso, my advisor before during the third year, when she asked on some potential writers. I asked Ma'am Bacalso, Ma'am, um, what other categories that doesn't have any auditionees? So Ma'am Bacalso told me that sports writing Filipino. Okay, ma'am, I will join that category. So instantly, I became part of the school's what do you call this final potential writers. I was in third year then, and luckily it was Sir Manny Villaruel who judged us during that year, and I didn't know I won as a first prize winner for the potential writing, and it went through. And when I was an official writer already in my fourth year, still it was Sir Manny Villaruel who judged during that time, and I still got the first place. So third year and fourth year, I won as the first place for sports writing in Filipino. So when Sir Manny went back, he was looking for me. Where am I? So Mamba Caso told him that I'm already at CNU, studying in college. So he tried to look for me, and then he found me, and it was really an opportunity.
You accepted it.
Correct. Because the also Sir Warren, this is the thing also that helped me decide to really accept that offer, because I came from a poor family, and studying in a public school with a minimal allowance was really, like, it's really a challenge. So I really need a part-time job. So it was a vacation. It was during the vacation, and then okay, this is an opportunity for me to have a part-time job. So I really accepted it for additional allowance during my schooling.
And
So there.
that's the reason why you were also teased by your classmates. You were called by your classmates as a part-time student and a full-time reporter because of that job.
Yes, that's right. Every time, every time I'm not in class, they really know that I'm covering. I do coverages, either entertainment or sports. So they call me. Although in CNU, there's no such thing as part-time student because we are full-time, right?
All full-time. And one of the perks of your job as a reporter was to actually have encounters with up close and personal encounters with celebrities. My goodness, I was so amused seeing your pictures with Heart Evangelista, Janet Rosales, Richard Gutierrez, Coco Martin, and all.
Yeah, that's really the perk of being an entertainment writer. Because when I joined the Freeman in 2006, um, at first I joined as a sports correspondent. So I do write sports since that's my what they call this. Um, that's my category during the press division schools press conference. So I do cover sports, but then when J.R. Shabok won as first runner-up of the PDA in our Dream Academy. Since JR is from Toledo and we are sort of far relative, I was able to interview him. They give me a task to interview JR.
Hmm.
So when I submitted my output on my interview with JR, it was published in Banat News and in Freeman. They were the editors liked my way of feature writing. So from that time on, they started giving coverages for entertainment to me. So that was Kuya Ryan Borinaga of Banat News, the entertainment editor of Banat News, and Miss Natalie Tumada, the entertainment editor of the Freeman. So that was the start. J.R. Shabok's victory was the start of my entertainment and lifestyle career at the Freeman newspaper. So I got to an exclusive interview with Coco Martin and the biggest stars of ABS and GMA. Because before they will go to the mall shows, um, we got to interview them first during lunch. So we had lunch and we had an exclusive interview with these stars,
So many times
especially during Sinulog. Yes, especially during Sinulog. Oh my God,
you had to really
that's
enjoy
both GMA and right. And we got to know the stars in person as well with our interviews. Like for example, with Coco Martin, I just want to share my interview with Coco Martin before. That was in 2011. I asked Coco, what other roles that you wanted to portray that you haven't done yet? So he answered to be an action star, to do action movies, and it was realized with the Provinciano, which is still airing until now.
exactly.
Coco Martin is
You're
really
living
a legend.
Wow, Goldie, you're really living the dream. You're performing the dream jobs of so many people. So you're really very fortunate. And that's because of your
Correct.
internal and your external beauty. Speaking of which, what's the Miss Ledo story? Of course, after Miss Cebu 2006, 2 years after that, you were crowned Miss Toledo City Independence 2008. What's your Miss Toledo story?
Yeah, actually, since I joined Miss Cebu already, I tried to refuse joining Miss Toledo during that uh, 2000 that year 2008. But then with all the encouragement and motivation by my peers and the people that are around me. Okay, well, let's give it a try. So I joined the screening, and then luckily, I was crowned as Miss Toledo Independence 2008. It was really a great journey as well because after Miss Cebu, my focus is on my studies and being a part-time reporter. Okay, at the Freeman. So it was a sort of an eye-opener for me being a Toledana, discovering the beauty of Toledo beyond the eyes of the public. So we were able to know Toledo well, and we were able to showcase the different tourist spots here in Toledo. And now I'm even more proud that Toledo City has a lot to offer now, especially in tourism. Right,
Yes.
Sir Warren? So I'm really a proud Toledana. Just like the question and answer during the question during the Q&A during that time. What makes you proud to be a Toledana? So my answer was that I'm proud to be a Toledana because the Toledanas are religious, hospitable, and simply irresistible.
That was a feisty.
Yeah,
And because of those experiences, Miss Gold, you became a sought after resource speaker for campus journalism conferences or conventions, and also a, how do you call this? Also a familiar face in the members of the board of judges, or a familiar face in the board of judges in pageants. You have been judging everywhere within Toledo and maybe beyond Toledo City. Right?
yeah, that's really right. Because of those experiences, Sir Warren. You know what, Sir War? I really love doing the press conference judging. It's because I can really see myself in the eyes of those young aspiring students in front of me every time um, Toledo City PSTC committee invites me to be a press conference judge because I was then one of them. Every time I do the speakership, I really do this internet. You know what? I'm I'm one of you before. I'm also an aspiring journalist before in my high school years. And I can really say that having a dream really uh, motivates you to do good in your studies, to do good in all the things that you will do, because sooner or later you will reap the fruit of your labor, of all your hardships, and all of your what they call this struggles. That's why I am here now with you, sharing the success, sharing what I've learned from my work now being a journalist, and I would like to share this with you. That's my in every time I do the speakership. So somehow it made them proud that their speaker is a former competitor, or I call this a young aspiring journalist for DSPC, Division Schools Press Conference in Toledo City, and now a reporter of the Freeman newspaper. So somehow it will encourage them. It encouraged them to really do good things. And another thing, Sir Warren, I I always motivate them, like what you shared earlier. The perks of being a journalist. I got to interview celebrities. I got to cover sporting events and lifestyle events as well. So it really amazed them. I can really say amazement in them every time I talk about celebrities that I interview. I name the celebrities, and they will really say, "Wow, really, ma'am?" Yes, I do. I do got to interview them, and I show them pictures of the celebrities and myself, so that they will believe, so that I have a proof. So there, and some of those journalists really messaged me personally, thanking me that they were really inspired by me. So somehow it gives me it made my heart full that I was able to inspire young kids like them. Got to see them again every time I do that. So I do judge the sports writing, feature writing, and editorial at the same time.
Mhm.
So it was really a great experience, War.
The division of Toledo City
Yeah.
is really lucky to have you because when you are the lecturer or when you are the resource speaker, your session becomes really not only informative and inspiring, but also entertaining because of the perks of your job that you have to share to the delegates, to the young.
Yeah, that's right.
And is that the same
Correct,
dynamic
correct.
also when you judge in a pageant? You can really, you can connect to the struggles and to the challenges of a pageant candidate, right?
So this pageant enthusiast as well. I do give them encouragement and briefing before the pageant starts. So
Mm.
at the backstage, I share to them my experience and just be confident, do their thing, and most importantly, pray to God for to be successful in the pageant, not in winning, not in losing, but to deliver. I mean, they will be able to perform well during the entire pageant. And I give them last minute instructions for the Q&A to use the Arab and the Ares. For Ares, that's answer, reason, example, and then statement. And RM, answer, reason, example, and then message, a powerful message at the ending.
You are indeed a star in your own right, Miss Gold. I always check the Toledo City Information Office Facebook page. I always see your pictures in the Toledo City Information page. Can you please tell us the reason for our subscribers and viewers?
Okay, aside from the fact that the PIO head is my former batchmate, hi Roy, Rosolier Lion. um, I was my face is in the PIO page. It's because of the current job right now. I am a reputation and stakeholder management of Therma Visayas, a subsidiary of Avoidus Power Corporation. And my job includes corporate social responsibility and corporate communication at the same time, semi-corporate communication at the same time. So I do project proposals to our impact and host barangays and communities as well as to the city. So those pictures that you've seen in the PIO page are what I call this part of my approved project proposals and my project. I mean the project of Therma Visayas for the community. So recently we've donated ambulance for the city and a Bantay Dagat facility for the Bantay Dagat team. So you can see my face there. It's really in there in the PIO page. And shout out to the ever beautiful and good Toledo City Mayor, the joyful Mayor of Toledo City, Mayor Marjorie Perales. Sort of my current job right now was hitting two birds at the same uh, hitting two birds in one stone because community being a help to the community is really my passion at the same time, and writing the stories during my turnovers is also my passion. So I'm really like there's a statement that goes um, uh, if you if you love your job, it seems that you are not really working at all. So I really love my current job right now, because it do community works. and I still do writing. I do write ups and press releases for my project turnovers. So I got to hit both of my passion.
Yes, it is really admirable to note that you did not stop being a beauty queen after your reign. Because even your current job, you're still doing public service, community extension programs. So, my goodness. Yeah, being a beauty queen is really in your humanity. It's enveloped, it has enveloped your existence. So thank you very much. And also one of the reasons why you have really maximized your heart for government service is because you also work for the local city government of Toledo, right? Before.
Yes, prior to joining PEI, I worked as a private secretary of Senator Mayor John Henry Osmeña. So being with Mayor Sani as well, I've learned a lot from a veteran senator and politician.
Thank you very much, Miss Goldie, for sharing your LGU life with us. Now let's go a bit more personal. At least in pictures, I have seen that you have two beautiful daughters. Now, my question is there an element?
Uh,
Or,
can, can,
yes, hi.
can I? That's not daughters, but my eldest is a girl,
Oh,
Sophia Isabel, and my youngest is a boy, Calix Apollo. My is you can you can say that he has a long hair, but he's really a boy. I just didn't feel to cut his hair since birth. So
ah,
don't worry, you're not the first one who actually assumed that he's a girl. So all of us are really long-haired people.
at least I'm not the first, but I still apologize. That
Yeah,
is there an element of your
yeah.
parenting style, Miss Gold, that you believe can be attributed to your being a beauty queen?
Actually, many people would really say that my daughter, Sophia Isabel, would be following my footsteps, being a beauty queen. Yeah. So, sort of, I didn't really push my daughter to do the beauty queen or the things. I just let her enjoy her childhood, but at the same time, inputting some of the things I've learned in pageantry,
Ah,
like the way she walks, the way she handles herself, like the like what I've learned in my personality development, and I am her personal makeup artist. So every time I do makeup on her, she's really into that. She loves me doing the makeup thing with her, and the walking. She really loves to wear in heels, sandals, or yeah, shoes in heels. So sort of um, a little push on her, and she will really what they call this, know what she really wants. But I didn't push anything about pageantry on her. I just let her decide on her own. But I'm always here to support my daughter in everything that she will do. And as they said, my daughter is really lucky. It's because she got me as her mother, personal trainer for her pageantry. Because before then, Sir Warren, I do mentor some of the beauty queens in Toledo. One of which is my anak-anakan, my my daughter, Angel Dakay.
ah,
I mentored her.
I agree when you said that.
Every
I agree when people say that your daughter is very lucky because, especially if she takes the beauty queen route, because she has you as a mentor, a stage mother, a stylist, a makeup artist, a publicist. You can offer everything for free.
for that's really true for free.
As the final
Yeah.
question for this interview, what is For you, what is beauty?
You know what's reward for me? Beauty means feeling comfortable in your own skin and appreciating your imperfections. Because you know what? We are not perfect. And for me, perfection is non existent. Secondly, beauty means feeling good about yourself, having confidence in yourself, and most importantly, surviving all the struggles in life and emerging victorious at the end. Lastly, I can say that I am now in the journey of becoming one of the strong, independent, and phenomenal women in this world. So, beauty is really in there as long as you know it.
Wow, thank you for that heartfelt answer. I know it really comes from the heart because you are an experienced beauty queen.
Yeah.
More than that. So,
Aside from, yeah, just really appreciate beauty when you overcome and surpass a lot of struggles in life.
exactly. Thank you very much, Miss,
Based on experience.
for really allowing us to enter your world and for sharing so many interesting ideas and information about you as a beauty queen, as a journalist, and as a woman, a mother. Thank you very much. I hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much, Erwar. I'm so privileged and honored to be part of your YouTube channel. I didn't expect this really. This is the first time I do this kind of interview via YouTube. So I'm thankful that you've chosen me to be one of your guests. And hopefully this will give justice to your channel.
And now that
Thank you, Sir Warren.
and now that we already did this, I'll be hoping and praying for more opportunities in the future, which will allow the two of us, both of us, to work together. So thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a great day. Mwah.